Okay, so this is a Wilton pattern vise. I'm going to work on it, and here's the reason. This works fine. This seems to work fine. Jaws working fine. I bought this beautiful boy for $1.99, $1.99 at a thrift store. Yes, it's a crazy deal. New, I think pattern vices are like 150, 200, 300, $400. Here's where it bolts on. So there's these bolt receivers here, and then there's another paw on the other side, so you can get 4 bolts in to really lock it onto your bench. A guy said he would give me $100 for it, which I was going to be like, well, I've got jaw horses that basically do what it's doing up here, and I'm like, I can let it go. I don't have a bench for it at the moment, and somebody else can probably really use it. But he said it's got to be in working order, and so here's the issue. There's this kind of cheap little arm that goes in here, and this is the rotational housing. Not only can you grab odd things and you can grab odd shapes, like these jaws are designed to grab onto tubular stuff, I believe. You have some replaceable metal jaws out here, so these might be a little softer metal, so if you have to grab some steel or whatever. And then you have a place to actually screw on. You'll see some fasteners. If there's screw here and screw there, you can actually attach your own softer wooden jaws. So again, it's a favorite of guitar makers because you can grab all the different, like the neck of the guitar and stuff like that, and you can shape it. You can file it, you can sand it, you can cut it, shape it, whatever you got to do. The issue though is that this housing here allows the jaws to spin when you loosen this up, and it's frozen at the moment, and not cold frozen. It's probably just full of dust, or there might be some rust in here. I don't know. So I am not a vise expert, so I might have to talk to smarter people about this. But there's an O-ring here, and I am not sure that that will help me free this up. If I pop that ring off, here's where I drop it and break it, or it just goes through the floor into the basement. If I take this off, there's a chance the housing will just slip off this way and let me clean up here and clean up there. The other thing I could do is there's a pin in that screw that drives it out. If I knock that off, then the whole thing will just unscrew off the back, and I might be able to kind of get in there and figure out why it's frozen. I'm assuming there's just a lot of sawdust packed in there, but I really don't know. So anyways, if you're curious to see what happens with this thing, or even better, if you are a wizard with this style of vise, I could find very little on YouTube about what's like somebody restoring something that looks like this. There's a lot of Wiltons being restored out there, but they're either the bullet style vise or your standard just big metal mechanics vise, but there's nothing that looks like this. So I thought it would be a fun video. So for the love of God, please comment and tell me before I break a giant O-ring and I have to look through the McMaster car catalog for weeks to find a replacement, if it exists, or I need to file this down, drill it somehow, and knock it out. What is the best way? Or if I just soak the whole thing in PB Blaster for a week. So anyways, like and subscribe if you are curious about a tool like this. I love old hand tools. This is not super antique, but it's old enough to where it's just not very common technology. It's seriously, there's no app. There's no app for the firmware. There's no update that you can. I mean, you can update the blocks. So there you go. But the system has crashed. We have a terminal error function in the rotational housing. So, like I said, if you can help me out, great. Otherwise, I'm just going to start taking things apart and see what breaks or if it ends up fixed. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And like I said, if you are a vise wizard Please comment and tell me how to best deal with getting this housing up over it. If it's just that O-ring, it's going to be the best approach. Or if it has, there's that bolt over there, if that needs to do something. So anyways, thanks again for watching. Thanks to my subscribers. Let's just wrap this up and get on to the next video.